Can the stock market really go up forever? Today, I'm gonna answer a very controversial question. Can the stock market really go up forever? The answer to this question changed how we built wealth for financial independence and to retire early. Just a quick background. In 2011, I discovered financial independence and I had this goal of retiring early. We started to throw as much money as we could into the stock market. And by the end of our journey, what we thought was gonna take us 10 years to achieve financial independence only took us 8. And we retired at 39, multi-millionaires. Since we have retired, our millionaire portfolio has been growing exponentially. And by the time we actually reach retirement age of 60 years old, our portfolio will be well into the 20 of millions of dollars. This is incredible. And this video is going to open your eyes up to something that so many people misunderstand and that holds them back from building wealth in the stock market. I'm gonna answer the question, can the stock market really go up forever? Hey guys, it's Aman from Artist Journey and welcome back to our channel. If you are just now discovering us, for the past 6 or 7 years, we have been making YouTube videos where we have shared our journey towards financial independence, where we achieve financial independence and now living here in financial independence. And we share a lot of videos about how to invest in the stock market. But one video we have never really made was answering this question, can the stock market go up forever? Because this is a concept that most people don't realize. They're investing in the stock market and they feel like it's gambling, it's just numbers on a screen. They don't really understand how the stock market works. How when you put your money into the stock market, the expectation that you should have for it. And so on today's video, I am gonna break it down by answering the most fundamental question about the stock market. Can it actually go up forever? Because when you invest in something, you should have the expectation that it's gonna go up. And if you are a long-term investor, you should have the expectation that it's gonna go up forever. And so as extreme as that may sound, I actually wanna break it down for you because it is very important that you understand how the forever works with the stock market. So the first thing we need to do is have a historical lesson about the 5 biggest crashes that the stock market has ever experienced. First, there was 1929, the worst stock market crash in American history. From peak to bottom, the market lost nearly 90% of its value. Then there's 1987, the single worst day in stock market history. The Dow fell 22% in one day. Then there's the 2000 dot-com crash. Trillions of dollars vanished as tech stocks collapsed. And the 2008 housing crisis. I know everyone remembers this because this is the one that everyone likes to go back to remember. This is the crash that has traumatized so many investors today and keeps them thinking about losing money like they lost in 2008. And then there's the 2020 global pandemic. We all remember this. The fastest crash in stock market history, where the stock market fell almost 30% in 1 month. And throughout it all, through many more other crazy events, we are sitting here right now with the stock market at all-time highs. How is this even possible? How can the stock market keep recovering when companies fail, economies collapse, and every generation thinks the world is falling apart? Now, understanding the history is such an important part of investing in the stock market. The next thing is truly understanding what you are investing in when you are investing in a stock. You are buying ownership in real companies. I know for a lot of people, they look at the stock market as like numbers on a screen, as fake money, as gambling. No, it's not that. It's ownership. When you buy a share of a stock, you are buying ownership in that company. Companies that sell products, create technology, provide services, employ workers, and generate profits. And so when people are asking, can the stock market truly go up forever? What they are really asking is, can businesses continue creating more value over time? And historically, the answer has been yes. Let's go back to our history books once again. Think about how the world has changed over the last 100 years. We went from horses to airplanes, local stores to global commerce like Amazon, factories to AI. Human beings keep finding ways to produce more, innovate more, and build more efficiency. And the stock market captures that growth. That's the key concept to understand. The stock market rises long term because human productivity rises long term. No hype, no headlines, productivity. And the way the stock market captures all that growth, the productivity, the returns, is incredible. For example, look at how the S&P 500 has performed historically. It's returned roughly 10% a year on average. Now, that doesn't mean that every year is positive. Some years are terrible, but this is a staggering fact. Historically, since 1928, the market has finished positively roughly 73% of the time. That means that 3 out of every 4 years, the stock market is positive. And even during terrible crashes, the long-term trend is higher. Now, this is the part that most people completely miss. You will hear people say, what goes up must come down. And yes, individual companies can completely fail, but we are talking about the entire stock market. Sears failed, Kodak faded, Blockbuster disappeared, MySpace vanished, but the stock market is not one company. It's an ecosystem. The stock market is like a forest. Individual trees die constantly, but the forest keeps growing. That's capitalism. Weak companies fail, strong companies replace them. And here's a statistic that completely changed how I viewed investing. Of the original 500 companies in the S&P 500 back in 1957, only around 50 of those companies are still around today. Roughly 90% of the original companies are gone, yet the S&P 500 is exponentially higher in value. Imagine that. With 90% of the companies failing, going away completely, the index is still astronomically higher. How does that happen? Because money shifts. Innovation replaces old industries. DVDs faded, streaming exploded, Blockbuster collapsed, Netflix grew, horses declined, automobile companies rose, old retail struggled, Amazon exploded. You see, the market doesn't die, it evolves. That's why long-term index investing has historically worked so well, because indexes adapt. And when you invest in an index fund like the S&P 500, you are not betting on one company to survive forever. You are betting that humans will continue building, inventing, solving problems, and creating value. And historically, that has been a pretty good bet. Now, I can share all of these facts and figures, and it's still not going to change most people's mindset when it comes to investing in the stock market, because most people tend to focus on the fear-related things that keep them from investing. They focus on crashes, headlines, layoffs, recessions, and they assume that the system is eventually going to collapse. I call these the naysayers. And it is these negative naysayers that never really build wealth. How many wealthy people do you know that are not optimistic about the future? If you are a pessimistic person, if you are waiting for the world to come to an end, why would you ever invest or build wealth? The fact is, the world is not coming to an end. The world has continued to grow and prosper. Of course, this world is not perfect. There are a lot of issues, but there is really more good than there is bad. And when you focus on the positive things, then you can feel confident investing in the stock market. And this is why long-term investors often outperform emotional investors, because attitude, optimism, behavior matters a lot when you are investing in the stock market. Another way to look at this is betting against the stock market is like betting against humanity. When we invest our money in the stock market, we have this optimistic view of the world. We believe that humanity will continue to grow, solve problems. That's why we invest. And that's why we feel confident that the stock market can go up forever. Now, I'm sure there's going to be some debaters in the comments. They're going to talk about the end of the world and how things are going to collapse and fall apart and the stock market is going to go to zero. I love to hear that logic because so far it has not held up. But I want to hear where you're coming from in the comments below. And so I hope this video has given you food for thought on your journey towards financial independence. And if you need help investing in the stock market and learning how to build real wealth, check out the resources in the description below. We've laid out a bunch of them for you guys. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and join the journey.